Okay guys, I'm here today with Bernardo Mccaghren. Guys, he's the first black belt from Eddie Bravo in the southeast of US. He also owns the first 10 planet in the southeast of US, so he's very close to Eddie Bravo, someone who I like a lot as well. I mean, like many years ago, I always used to watch some videos from Eddie Bravo showing the rubber guard and this and that. So guys, Brandon is very close to Eddie and he's very good on rubber guard as well. So today he's going to show us here one of the moves he likes the most. That's the Gogoplata from the rubber guard. And I'm very excited to see how he's going to do it. Thank you, Bruno.
Yeah, thanks for letting me be here, man. Really nice to meet you. Okay, so, of course, with the rubber guard, I have to have his posture broken. So that's a whole sequence unto itself, right? So we're just going to kind of skip through that part and say I've already got his posture broken. The most important thing in the rubber guard is that I make good angles and have good positioning. So when I play this game here, if the hand is on my chest, no problem. I'm going to try to bring my knee forward. This is the thing that most people make a mistake with their rubber guard, is they try to just throw their foot up here and grab it. But you can feel there's really no posture control when I do that. You're going to blast through it. But when I keep good body mechanics and bring my knee forward, this is a different thing entirely here, right? If this elbow is here, I'm going to isolate that with a move that we call the zombie. I'll just real simply go up through this hole, and I'm going to point not up because you'll circle back through, right? You'll pummel the hand back through. So it's not this way, it's over here, pummel the hand back through. It's not going to happen because of the angling, right? Once I've gone here, we're now in a position that we call New York. From the New York position, my objective is to now clear his head. I like to be on my hip here so that I'm not pulling on my foot and stressing out my knee. So when I clear his head, look, I'm going to let go. I got a strong squeeze here, and I clear the head here. I place my forearm, the end of my elbow here, not this where so you can crush me here, right? Yeah, you can crush me. But when I put the frame on the inside and you try to crush back in, yeah, it's very hard for you to come back towards me because I've got a stick in the way here, right? And now the play is going to be to bring the foot to my face. So I slide my elbow out and I slide my hand out. Very simple little detail. And I bring this around as I reach over his head. My foot now comes through this hole and I crunch in on him. That allows my foot to slip right under his chin. And when I do that, I grab the toes this way. I try not to grab them this way because this encourages me to lift him. And if I lift him here, then he lifts also. And I don't really make any progress with my Gogoplata. So I grab them over the top this way. Now I'm going to straighten my arm to control the posture and to close the space. And now I step my foot to the ground like I'm pressing the gas pedal. It's actually a really efficient choke. So it's one for the New York position. I clear the head and I drop the frame in. Again, I'm not bringing my wrist in here where he can crush me. This is not ideal. It's here. I know it's a very subtle little change from here to here, but it's really, really important to me that I play my rubber guard like that. Now I'm going to slide my elbow out and my hand out so I can control the levers a little better. Open the space, I reach over his head as I clear. The foot now comes underneath and I slide the toes right through. I'm deep around, right? I'm not doing this from back here. I can't reach my toes properly. I'm deep here. I'm crunched in. I may even be snuggling up with his beautiful head right here, right? I straighten my arm to control the posture. Oh, sorry. I straighten my arm to control the posture, and then I would want to step on the toes. Just like that. And if I'm under the jaw, then it's over, it's a choke. A lot of times, though, once you feel that that's coming, you're going to drop that chin. You're not going to let me under, right? When that happens, I grab anyway, and I pop up to my elbow and move myself away. And now his reaction will depend on what I do next. If he presses in, then I'm putting my head on the ground, and I'm turning him. And moving into this position that we call two things here. If we get into that position, let's rewind that. If we get into that position, okay, let's go all the way back. Clear here. Oh, I didn't get under the chin this time.
Okay.
There we go. I'll pull myself back. If he tries to press back into me now, I try to turn him this way. Boom. And I come up and hit this two things position here, right? Always dominating my toes and his wrist. Those are the two things that I have to dominate. As long as I can keep his wrist on this side of his body, he can never turn back towards me. But if I allow his wrist to come this way, he can get to the top again. Okay? But no, even if I don't have a good position on him and I dominate his wrist, he can never turn and face me again, right? And this is a terrible position for me, right? I mean, I'm terrible here. But if the foot is still here, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're Bernardo Faria. You're not coming this way, right? You're going to stay here. And that's, you know, a variety of different techniques and finishes that we might be able to do there. But
so guys, one thing I like it a lot here about how Brandon does that is sometimes I try to play with the rubber guard, but I realized that I didn't do what he does here, that he makes it feel very, very deep. He stays a little sideways, right? And then he uses his legs here somehow. Yes, that's really deep here, guys. And then if I have my arm in, he's gonna get the underhook as he showed, right? And guys, this is really, really deep. It's completely different than trying to do that, like just flat and bringing the legs. This is not deep. Here he's super, super deep,
it's
right?
all about hugging that knee, right?
Exactly.
It's this.
And guys, then he does something here that's pretty similar with what I do when I go for the omoplata. I saw that he switched his arm to the other side and he puts palm up, right, Brandon?
Yes, that's correct.
That's exactly how I do the omoplata as well. And I saw that he used the elbow against my face as well. I use that a lot when I'm doing omoplata. And then when he's here, look how he's already thinking about the gogoplata. Look, I'm not even expecting about the gogoplata, and he's already thinking setting up this. And then, I'm in huge trouble.
That's bad news now.
Yeah. So guys, very cool to see like how deep he is in the position and how he started all of this already thinking the end to hit me the gogoplata. So very good one.
Thank you so much. It's a real honor for me.
My pleasure. My honor. Awesome.